In part 73, we saw that Chu Qiao diligently concluded her letter by signing up with two words, I am waiting. And in the last part, we saw that Lady Jiming had become the most powerful of the ladies in the harem. Chu Xiao had never paid much attention to Xiao Che's harem, nor did she inquire about those issues. But right now she suddenly realized something and asked Chu Shui, why was the emperor's mother not there during the celebrations? Chu Shui replied, since the passing of emperor, the empress left for Anning temple and had not returned in the years since. Chu Xiao, hearing this, could not help but feel sympathy for the ups and downs of the life of this empress. Just a few days earlier, Yuwen Yue had sent a pair of beautiful, brightly colored birds unique to the lands of Hu. It was said that these species of birds live in pairs, whereby one would not live on alone if its partner were to pass on. Chu Xiao liked them so much that she would feed them personally and had renamed them as Lovebirds. With further affection, the female grew closer to Chu Xiao. Even when let out of the cage, she would fly around the hall, occasionally landing on Chu Xiao's shoulders and rubbing Chu Xiao's cheek with her neck. The male would be enraged seeing this, leading him to fly around the house and make lots of strange noises, giving everyone a laugh in doing so. Xiao Che seemed to like the pair of birds as well, teasing them occasionally. One night, as she was sleeping, Chu Xiao suddenly felt that she was being watched. As she opened her eyes and sat up in the darkness, she was caught by surprise in a hard embrace. The familiarity of a grown man's low and deep breath brushed against her neck with the scent of alcohol. He grabbed her so tightly as if he was using all his strength that were freezing. She could almost feel his loneliness and agony before gently reaching her hand out to pat his back. As the moonlight shined on them, one could see the red embroideries on the man's clothes, resembling that of a dragon. In the moonlight, the thin red silk threads seemed to melt into the bright yellow like a blooded wrist with a vague pulse. Gently, Xiao Che let her go. Chu Xiao carefully asked, Xiao Che, did you think that I was her? Stunned, Xiao Che turned his head and looked at her. raising his eyebrows ever so slightly. At that moment, Chu Qiao cramped up, having realized she might have unintentionally exposed secrets. She quietly explained, "I have heard from others that this was where Princess Fu once lived." Xiao Jie looked straight at her, his eyes far-reaching like an abandoned ancient well, with a precise meaning in it. Chu Xiao, unable to comprehend his gaze, only thought his gaze was slightly uncomfortable. "Ha ha," Xiao Jie chuckled, before cheekily remarking, "Princess Fu's figure was much better." That night, Xiao Jie left the Mihi residence and headed towards Rofu Palace. As he stepped out of the hall, Chu Xiao spotted a bright and smooth object on the table. It was Xiao Jie's jade thumb ring. She ran towards the window, exclaiming, "Hey Xiao Jie, your thumb ring!" Xiao Jie turned around and smiled at her, the moonlight dazzling his expression. "Every moment with the ladies is priceless. I will be back tomorrow to retrieve it," resuming his journey as he finished his sentence. Holding the jade ring, Chu Xiao stared at the messy emperor. As she turned around, she stubbed her toes on a protruding surface on the floor, causing her great pain. She sat down frowning, only to see her toes bleeding profusely, staining her white nightgown. At that instant, a trace of bad premonition loomed in her heart. A sudden rush of footsteps came a few hours past midnight. Chu Xiao had been feeling uneasy and had not slept well. And as she got up, Mei Xiang and Cui Shui hurriedly entered the compound, everyone's faces pale as if they have seen the dead. "His Majesty has been assassinated." Boom! In the darkness of the night, the white jade ring had dropped onto the floor, but instead of shattering, it was merely chipped and rolled down the smooth floor. Thank you so much for watching. Stay with me, subscribe to the channel and like the video. Don't forget to click the bell icon to be notified of the next part of the story. Thank you.